Hey, what it do, sports world? It's me again. The Winner Circle podcast with me, Ray Diggs, is here, y'all. Where passion meets performance and champions are made. I'm your host, Ray Diggs, bringing you the energy, the insight, and the mindset from across the world of sports. From the locker rooms to the big stage, this is where the real ones talk and legends rise, and the motto stays the same. Winners will always win. The Winner Circle podcast with me, Ray Diggs. We are here and we ain't going nowhere. Make sure y'all tune in because we're about to go live now. Peace. Hey, what it do, sports world? Welcome to the Winner Circle podcast with me, Ray Diggs, man. Hey, listen, I want to talk about the Gucci Man and Pooh, Shiesty, the latest in this, and why Big30 might be done as well. I came to y'all last week, man, and we talked about the Gucci Man versus Pooh Shiesty situation. I broke it down, but now I'm gonna deep dive a little bit more into it. Excuse my language, because I might get a little disrespectful to some people that's been commenting some of the things that I've been saying about this situation. Hey, but before I get started, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also the share button, and make sure y'all give me your feedback on what you all think about this segment. Pooh Shiesty versus Gucci Man. Now, as y'all know, Pooh Shiesty pretty much went and robbed Gucci Man. And before, the last podcast, also, I just want to say I did not have the diss track, but now I got the diss track. I served the diss track. So basically, for the people that keep saying that Gucci Man is not going to get on that stand, first of all, he just made a diss track, and that's all that they need. They can use that diss track in the court to pretty much lay out what happened inside that studio that night. Now they're saying that why did the feds pick this case up is because they said that Big30 and the rest of those dudes came across state line to commit a crime, which they came across state lines, committed a crime, and then the next morning they go back to Memphis. So you're gonna tell me that y'all just came in there for one night just to record a song? No, y'all came there to create that. Y'all came there for backup. Y'all came there that day, got the job done, which it was a sloppy job, and then you went back to Memphis. Now, this right here is for the people that keep on bashing Gucci Man and saying that Gucci Man is wrong, Gucci Man is a snitch. Listen, man, let me tell y'all something. When you was in the streets, right, and you get out of the streets, and you no longer in the streets don't apply to you. Like, y'all keep on trying to be mad at this man and then it was a backdoor situation. So you telling me that a person backdoor you and you supposed to do absolutely nothing, but a no-win situation from the beginning. Because think about this, y'all. The fans want Gucci Man to crash out. They want Gucci Man to go, and they want him to pretty much crash out and go and pretty much take the law into his own hands. And then they want him to do what Dirk did. They want him to do what Dirk did. They want him to slide for Von. They want him to slide on Pooh Shiesty so they can pretty much sit back and say, man, I can't believe that Pooh Shiesty, I can't believe that Gucci Man done crashed out and now he done left his family. Now he about to get ready to get 30 years. See, that's right there what the fans want. But I'm glad Gucci Man done grew up. He's grown into, now he's the old Gucci Man. He's the older Gucci Man. Now he's about his family. He's about his kids. Okay, he's a businessman. He did not let y'all, the fans, pretty much do the same thing that y'all made Dirk do. Go out there and slide, and now he's in there fighting for his life right now. Now, Pooh Shiesty, on the other hand, Pooh Shiesty made a lot of bad mistakes in this situation. But I'm going to tell you who I feel like is to blame for all of this. I think Pooh Shiesty crashed out. And I think he crashed out because he didn't have the money like he felt like he should have had. I think that he felt that Gucci Man should have provided him the money. He should have had money waiting on him when he got out. Now, I blame Big30 for this. Think about this, y'all. Your homeboy, Big30, he's been basically sitting on his fat ass for the last, 4 years without putting nothing out. No records, no nothing. And Big30 is talented. But he hadn't put nothing out. He ain't made no money because you want to know why? Because Big30 is too in the streets. He's a street dude. He don't know how to be a businessman. And so you've been sitting there not doing absolutely nothing for the last 4 years. And then when Pooh Shiesty went in, he was signed with Bread Gang. Now he ain't signed with nobody. So when I go in, you were signed with this crew. Now when I come out, you ain't signed to nobody. You ain't got no money to provide to me. You ain't got no money to, you know what I'm saying? Give me at least $200,000. I think that a Big 30 take advantage of the opportunity that he had before Pooh Shiesty went in. I think that honestly, Big, I don't think that Pooh Shiesty would have made this decision. I think that the reason why Pooh Shiesty made this decision, it was pretty much a decision like, I ain't got nothing else to lose. I gotta get this contract. I gotta get out of this contract so I can get this money over here with Yo Gotti. I think that that's right there what it is. I think that if you got $500,000 over here that you can help me with, which would have been Big 30, I don't think Pooh Shiesty would have crashed out the way he did. Now I might be wrong, but I don't think he would have. And I'm just gonna put it like this: Big 30, that's your boy. And I understand you can't tell a grown man what to do. But what you could have done was this. I would have just been like, bro, I'm advising you, man. Let's go by this another way. Let's sit down and let's think about this right here and let's do something different. Because think about it. This ain't the old Gucci man. He might not take this to the street. He might take us, take this the law way, because we already heard his wife talk. So we already know that he really ain't in charge of a lot of things nowadays because his wife is in there. His wife is in charge of a lot of things. So if you a smart dude, you already know this right here. You already know that you can't take these chances because Gucci man might go to the police. It might not be the old Gucci man. So you have to sit down and come up with a plan. Their plan was so damn dumb. It was like a third grader made up with that plan. But I'm gonna tell you why their plan was so stupid, because you had nothing but criminals coming. That was a flat foot criminal plan. Think about it. We go to Staples, we print out a contract. We're gonna make Gucci man sign this contract. Now we're gonna make him sign the contract. Now we know that a contract have to go through different people before that contract can be stamped. We're not thinking about that. We just thinking like we can get him to sign his contract. We can take it over here to Yo Gotti, and boom, we can get this money, and we can pretty much, be living our life with what $5-10 million, whatever Yo Gotti is gonna give us, not knowing that, bro, a lawyer have to sign off on that, which is his lawyer. But that's why I say the street mentality didn't have no common sense. Because the daddy, you got the blind leading the blind. Actually, you got the blind leading the blind leading the blind, because the son, the daddy, and fucking Big 30. You got 3 blind people trying to lead each other. So we go to Staples, we get a contract. He's going to force him to sign it. Not only did we try to get him to sign it, we rough up the security, not knowing that his security is a fucking off-duty police officer. And for the people saying they don't have no physical evidence, they don't have no camera. Listen. If I go and I say that you did something to me, I am the evidence. I am the camera. I am everything that the prosecution needs. If I'm sitting up here on this stand and I'm pointing at you saying that you did this to me, that you was the one who got me, what the hell you make? What you mean I don't have no video? Oh, they don't got no video. They don't have no physical evidence. What you mean I am the physical evidence? I am everything that they need. So for the people, y'all got to go and read the law book. Y'all need to go and actually look into this stuff and see that you don't need no physical evidence. You don't need, because a witness that was in the room that got, you robbed me, you took my watch, and then not only did these dudes take their belongings, they posted on social media. So we know that y'all got it. Okay, and then y'all say, oh, well, they didn't recover it. Well, they ain't got to recover it. They know that they was taken from them. If they recover it, cool. If they don't, boom, the case has already been made. So y'all have to understand that. Y'all sitting around and y'all think that y'all know the law when y'all don't know a damn thing. And now I'm starting to see why a lot of y'all and a lot of y'all family members be getting so many years, because y'all don't know shit. But back to the story. So you rough up the security guard, not knowing that they're retired police officers or off-duty police officers. Then you rough up Gucci man. But then what y'all want Gucci man to do is y'all want him to say, you know what? I'm gonna take that as a loss. Y'all took my watch, y'all put a gun to my head, y'all took my wedding ring, you took my 1017 chain, and I'm gonna duke that up. I'm not gonna do nothing to y'all. I'm just gonna, guess what? If I catch you slipping, I might do something to you. Now, maybe that's the old Gucci Mane. But the businessman Gucci Mane said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write a statement. I'm gonna put y'all ass in jail, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I think Gucci Mane did this. Keisha K was probably telling Gucci Mane, think about this, babe. If he goes to jail, he signed under you. So right now, Gucci Mane, right now, FDO is right now one of the top songs. FDO and Get Back in Blood is one of the top songs. So guess who getting that money? Gucci Mane getting that money. Guess who's gonna get that money while he's locked up? Gucci Mane is gonna get that money while he's locked up because he's still signed up under his record label. But I'm gonna tell y'all another thing right here that I think that a lot of these rappers, they always get into these bad contracts, and then they want to call people out and say, well, the contract was a bad contract. Finesse 2 Time. Finesse 2 Time is signed with 3 different record labels. He signed with Moneybagg Yo's record label, he signed with Atlantic, and he signed with Mob Ties. That's what I'm saying. You're signed with 3 different labels, and you think that you're gonna get the majority of the money when you got to break that up into 3 now, and then yourself, which is 4 different people. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. These record labels tell these rappers, they say, you know what we want you to do? We want you to produce 5 albums or 7 albums. Let's just say 5 to 7 albums. How many albums have Finesse 2 Time put out since he been out of jail? Maybe 1, 2. See, y'all get it mixed up because Finesse 2 Time is putting out Back In, and he put out a song the other day. Those are just songs. This ain't even an album. This ain't a mixtape. This is just one song. So if you put out 2 songs, that ain't an album. If you put out 1 song this month, that ain't an album. So we don't even know. Finesse 2 Time probably still owe Montage 5 albums. Same thing with Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty signed with Gucci Mane and he went to jail. So he ain't put out another album. So basically, let's just say he signed 4 albums, 5 albums with Gucci Mane. How many albums has Pooh Shiesty put out? Because when he came home this time, he didn't put shit out. He put out 1 song. That was it, FDO. And he went back to jail. So what y'all got to understand when y'all sit back and y'all be like, man, these record labels messing over these rappers. No, these rappers is not doing what they supposed to do. If you signing for 5 albums, just knock out the 5 albums. And that's right there why I like NBA Youngboy, man. Shout out to Youngboy. Because Youngboy signed with Atlantic. They had signed him to like, I think 7 or 8 albums. That dude knocked out all of those albums within like a year and a half. Same thing. And then I don't know if y'all know that he signed his last contract that he signed with Motown. Think about that. Youngboy signed with Motown. That's crazy. But he signed with Motown. He signed a 6 or 7 album deal with Motown. Guess how long it took NBA Youngboy to knock out those 6 or 7 albums? 1 year. He knocked out all of those albums in 1 year because every month he was putting out an album. He'll put out an album. He'll put out a mixtape. He'll put out an album. He'll put out a mixtape. See, Youngboy is one of the hardest working artists in the game. See, you got people like Finesse 2 Time and Pooh Shiesty, who's all on social media. See, Finesse 2 Time, he done turned into a damn comedian. He don't even make music really like that no more. He make 1 song and think he's getting out of a contract. So I think, and this is opinion, I feel like these dudes crashed out because they wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. And he knew that Gucci Mane was not going to let him out of that contract, which Gucci Mane shouldn't have let him out because you're my biggest artist. You owe me this many albums. You ain't even put out 1 album. I think Pooh Shiesty maybe put out 1 album, maybe 1, maybe 2. And then you come out and you put out 1 song. No, we're saying albums. So if you ain't putting out no album, you're gonna be stuck in this damn contract maybe to the day you die if you don't give me these 6 albums. But that's how you know that these rappers ain't no hard workers. Because if you tell me that you need 5 albums, I'm gonna give your ass 5 albums. It might not be the best album, but I'm gonna give you 5 albums so I can get them up under this contract. Same thing with Finesse 2 Time. That's why he's sitting there crying and whining on Twitch. But when he can be sitting his ass there doing these albums, knocking these albums out, and then he can get from up under his contract. But for the people that's saying, and for some of y'all that's saying Pooh Shiesty, oh man, he was right. How can you say that Pooh Shiesty right for crashing out when you sitting your ass at home with your wife and your kids? But he was right. But he was right to crash out. He was right to go back to jail. But you ain't never been to jail. Some of y'all snitch on the motherfucker as soon as the police come to y'all. And then y'all want to say that Pooh, oh man, Pooh Shiesty did what he was supposed to do. No, he didn't. That was a dummy move. That's right there why dude came out with crash dummy. Because that was a dummy move. You don't go and you don't think that Pooh Shiesty can never get out of the street mentality. See, that's right there why he only know how to deal with problems with guns. And I knew Pooh Shiesty wasn't going to be, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to say this right here, then I'm going to let y'all go. I knew Pooh Shiesty wasn't going to be out long anyway. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, he came out beefing with people like NBA Youngboy. First of all, bro, why you beefing with NBA Youngboy? You want to beef with NBA Youngboy over some Chicago shit that have nothing to do with you and you from this. You trying to jump in a beef that have nothing to do with you. That was the first red flag. Then you remember they said that he had got into a situation, and I said, "Oh shit, this dude right here, he already coming out on some BS." That's number two. Then you got when he was on screaming with the one guy, and then the one guy was like, you know, they had him on scream, and then he was like, his lawyer called. I mean, his probation officer called, told him he need to get home. He's saying he right outside, but the dude telling him like, "No, I'm tracking you right now." He riding around. See. When you come out of prison, right, you got to come out with the mentality that I need to get up off probation and I need to get my stuff together and get this money. Pooh Shiesty didn't come out with that type of mentality. Pooh Shiesty came out with the same mentality that he went in there with. He came out with the same mentality that landed him in prison. And I'm going to tell y'all, Gucci Mane don't have to get on the stand because he made the song, Crash Dummy. They're going to play that Crash Dummy song, and y'all can listen to whatever his lawyer's talking about. His lawyer is saying all of this stuff because that's what a lawyer's supposed to say. He got to try to make this case on why his client did not cross state lines and commit a crime. That's his job. I respect him. But I don't respect him getting on Vlad TV, and I don't respect him getting on all of these shows trying to like get the media on his side. The media don't win you no cases. Them jury's gonna win you cases because they're gonna take this all the way. And as long as they got them two people that get up there and say they did this, he did this. Yeah, he pulled a gun to this man's head. He's done. And even if they don't get him for a gun charge, they still gonna get him for robbery. And Texas do not play games. See, if he would have committed this crime in Memphis would have been and gave him a bond because they gave Big30 a bond. They gave Pooh Shiesty daddy a bond. See, they would have been gave him a bond. But see, Texas is one of those states, they don't want your money. They want your time. So you came to the wrong place. The same thing I said about Lil Durk. See, Lil Durk would have been good if as long as he continued to create them crimes in Chicago, because Chicago is a crime-ridden place. But when he took his ass over there to Chicago, we took his ass up there to California and committed a crime, now you got problems. See, now you got issues. And Florida is one of those states like Texas. They don't want your time. They don't want your money. They want your time. They don't care because you can pay $1 million to get out. Memphis care. Memphis needs your money because that's it. Just all man. But in the end, y'all, Pooh Shiesty made a life-changing mistake. And I'm gonna tell you, listen to his mama. It makes you think. You know what? I see why he went down this road. Listen to his mom. His mom said he a street nigga. He a street dude. He a street person. This is the mama saying this. And then you wondering why he keep on getting locked up. Wonder why he stay in the middle of shit. When your mama talking like that right there, what you expect? You can't expect nothing else but that. And that's the reason why Pooh Shiesty, I'm not saying what type of time he gonna get because you just never know. But I can tell you this right here. This right here is gonna go to trial, and it's gonna be issues with Pooh Shiesty. And he only got himself to blame. Big30 only got himself to blame. Big30 could have been out here making good music. He's not a bad rapper. But no, Big30 wanted to stay in the streets. He wanted to be a street dude. And that's right there why he out there, he in that yard right now in Texas looking like a junkie. Because he don't know how to get out of the streets. And I'm glad Gucci Mane got out of the streets. You ain't got to stay in the streets if you don't want to. You can get up out the streets and do things like a civilian do. So when a person do a crime to you and backdoor you on some bullshit and they don't kill you, you can point your finger just like this right here and say, that person right there did it. Yeah, the world gonna be mad. The fans gonna be mad because the fans wanted to crash out, Gucci man. I'm glad you didn't. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna clap for you. I'm glad you didn't crash out because fans is basically what they are. Fans. Man, they don't give a damn about they don't give a damn about these artists. Just like I was telling somebody the other day, look at Young and Ace. Young and Ace was a good rapper, but while he was beefing with Fulio, guess what? His numbers has dropped. They said, man, Young and Ace ain't the same rapper no more. Young and Ace is the same rapper. The issue is, it ain't nothing. Right now, he's not beefing with nobody. And the person that he's beefing with can't beef back. The person that he's beefing with cannot beef back. Look at how they was edging on Young Dolph versus Yo Gotti until Young Dolph ended up losing his life. Now, nobody really care about Yo Gotti. Nobody really care about none of them other dudes. They go on to the next beef. They right now it's All-Star JR and Ben 10 until one of them end up getting deleted, and then they're gonna move on to the next beef. But I'm gonna tell you what fans want. Fans want Young Boy to crash out, but I hope that young man don't crash out. Fuck them fans. The fans gonna be there. And another thing, fans gonna be there. If they your real true fans, they'll be there. You don't have to crash out for them, just like Lil Durk didn't have to crash out. They can stay in that fucking comment section all they want to, because most of them in that comment section probably sitting on their mama couch with a bunch of dirty dishes, ain't doing a damn thing, probably ain't even got a job, probably got a damn remote job, sitting in that comment section telling you to slide for bond. Then when you do it, now you facing a life sentence, and guess what they doing? Man, I can't believe this dude gave up that many millions of dollars just to slide for bond. That's what they do. But hey, man, like I said before, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. Let me know what y'all think has happened between with Pooh Shiesty. Will Gucci man end up getting on the stand, which he don't have to, but do y'all think he will? And what do y'all think is going to be end result for Pooh Shiesty? Do y'all think that Pooh Shiesty crashed out? Do y'all think Big30 should have done more to stop him? Maybe his dad should have done more to stop him, or maybe this right here was just Pooh Shiesty doing Pooh Shiesty things. Pooh Shiesty was living in 2021. Say, you know what? We're going to take this right here to the streets. And Gucci man said, no, the hell we ain't, because I got a family. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Until next time, y'all have a great, great, great night. Peace.
Mr. Diggs, we're on in 5. Biggest can't be choosers, but grandma chose trace. She raised me on scraps.